How's it going, everybody? There we go. Let's crank this up. King James. We are in Mark 6:16 through 24. But when Herod heard thereof, he said it was John whom I had beheaded. He is risen from the dead. For Herod himself had sent forth and laid upon John and bound him in prison for Herodias' sake, his brother Philip's wife, for he had married her. For John had said unto Herod, it is unlawful for thee to have thy brother's wife. Therefore Herodias had a quarrel against him and would have killed him, but she could not. For Herod feared John, knowing that he was a just man and a holy, and observed him. And when he heard him, he did many things and heard him gladly. I want to read that in the New Living. So Herodias bore a grudge against John and wanted to kill him, but without Herod's approval, she was powerless. For Herod respected John, and knowing that he was a good and holy man, he protected him. Herod was greatly disturbed whenever he talked with John, but even so, he liked to listen to him. And when a convenient day was come, that Herod on his birthday made a supper to his lords, high captains, and chief estates of Galilee. That's what we don't celebrate birthdays. The pagans do. It is a pagan celebration, celebrating your birth. We never had celebrated Jesus's birth after he was born, not in any of the Gospels, Acts of the Apostles, any epistle. Nobody's birthday was ever celebrated in the Bible except Herod and other non-sheep. When the daughter of Herodias came in and danced and pleased Herod, and then that sat with him, the king said unto the damsel, ask whatever you want, and I'll give it to you. And he swore unto her whatsoever she asked, he will give it unto her, unto half of the kingdom. And she went forth and said unto her mother, what shall I ask? And the mother said, the head of John the Baptist. Let's go to Revelation. We're going to transition from chapter 7 over to chapter 8. They shall hunger no more, neither thirst no more, neither shall the sun light on them, nor any heat. For the Lamb which is in the midst of the throne shall feed them, and shall lead them unto living fountains of water, and God shall wipe away all tears from their eyes. Now, again, wipe away all tears from our eyes. God shall wipe away all tears, Revelation 21. 21:4. It is stated. It is stated again at 7:17. And when he had opened the seventh seal, there was silence in heaven about the space of half an hour. And I saw 7 angels which stood before God, and to them were given 7 trumpets. And another angel came and stood at the altar, having a golden censer. And there was given unto him much incense, that he should offer it with the prayers of the saints upon the golden altar which before the throne. And the smoke of the incense which came up with the prayers of the saints ascended up before God and out of the angel's hands. And the angel took the censer and filled it with fire of the altar and cast it into the earth. And there were voices and thunderings and lightnings and an earthquake. And about 7 angels, and the 7 angels which had the 7 trumpets prepared themselves to sound. The first angel sounded. Remember, at the last trump is when the Lord reaps his sheep, and they are forever changed. They get their glorified bodies. And there followed hail and fire mingled with the blood as they were cast upon the earth. And the third part of the trees was burnt up, and all the grass was burnt up. I love you very much. Ask questions anytime. That's what I'm here for.